So some new rubber going on. The old rubber, this is the rim that I hit. So there's no damage on the inside, which is good. And that is the new rubber.
Summer's gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head. Underneath rays of gold, your body oh so close. No, I can't forget, no. When I saw you on the dance floor, oh, I saw you who saw me first. I guess it's history now and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's still important to be your name. People go and say when you walk by, girl, you should wear a name tag. I need you on the dance floor, 4 a.m. and we go home. I guess it's history now and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I get your name.
Just about to lose the light, you see the sun is fading. But now we have 4 brand new tyres on the old girl, so 4 tyres, and now that spare wheel carrier has been bolted onto the back door thanks to John and Craig, and the spare wheel is on it. As shown before, I have the brand new tyres on the van. Spare wheel is now on the back. So the van is looking fresh with the spare wheel there on the back. Got my underseal out just there. And now I'm going to come underneath here and come and treat some of this lot. As you can see, I did do the bit on the weld. Not that you can see, I need to get the spotlight on. But yeah, I'm going to underseal all the van. I'm going to rough off everything I can and underseal what I can. Right, so at the minute I'm making a little bit of a mess. See, I need to get all the dirt off first of all. I mean, this is quite full inside. The thing is, this can actually breathe, so I'm just going to scrape out what I can, and it's quite a lot. As you can see so far, a little bit on the ramp. I will be cleaning up before I leave, but I don't want to do anything until I can get rid of some of this. And this is why vans rot out a little bit. That's why everything rots out. I mean, some of this mud, I don't even know how the mud's got up there. But I'm gonna guess it wasn't just overnight. And this is why so much work needs doing to vehicles. And then I've used the wire brush, as you can see. I just gotta let some of this dry a bit more and just go through it again with the wire brush. So I'm just giving the van a second coat of undercoat where we've done, well, where the welding's been done. The torch makes it look, yeah, I don't know if the torch makes it look worse or not, but there we go. So yeah, special detail taken to this bit just here, including up the wheel arch, And that is on both sides, so you'll see it's been done up there and then all the way across. Yeah. It's going to scrub back all underneath the van, but it's making a hell of a mess and I don't want to make a mess in here, so I'm going to tidy that up anyway. But yeah, I was going to clean up all this. I have cleaned up a little bit at the back and started doing it, but yeah, I've gave up doing that because that's going to be a massive long job. But that will be a job in the future because I want to do all these little bits. I don't know if it'll dry out in time, but I really want to do the front bit there, that little bit of sill there, the little bit of rust coming across. But all this, I should really do this. This all needs doing. It's just a long, horrible, dirty process. But I am getting rid of some of the big chunks of mud while I'm here. Right, because I don't want to do all underneath the van just yet, I'm just cleaning up the bits that I can clean up. I've still got a bit there to do. Yeah, so I'm going to clean up the bits that I can clean up, and you can see that's extremely clean compared to that's what it did look like, sort of like that. So yeah, I'm just getting the wire brush on it and just cleaning it up a little bit, and yeah, I'm just going to wax oil the inner sill on. I've already gone OTT on the outer sill, so all the way down. I've done this on both sides, so yeah. Doesn't look very pretty, but trust me, I'll be thankful that I did this when it comes to the next MOT. You can see that is very straight. No welds there. Okay, right. Let me show you what I've been doing. So, obviously, you know I've done some more on the inner sill. This side I need to scrub up and it needs to dry a little bit, but you see there's a lot of mess there still. But this side, yeah, that's a little bit rusty, but I am going to give that another scrub. I'm not incredibly worried about the top at the minute. That will be done at some point, but the inner sill, look how fresh and clean it is looking. I will get up to the corners at some point. It's just difficult with this wire brush. So yeah, nice and clean on the sill, on the inner sill, and that is ready for some wax oil as well. And even though I've brushed up already, look at this mess. This is just from using the wire brush on the underside of the van. And I never realised how much dirt the van could collect, if that makes sense. Like, I don't really take it off the beaten track too much. And if I do, it's normally a dry day because I don't want to get stuck. But yeah, there's so much mess. I've cleaned up most of it, but I still need to go back and clean it up again. And anything that looks a bit rusty, I'm going to scrub down and probably coat as well. So maybe that. I would really, like I said, I'd really like to do the whole underside. I just think that's going to be a lot of effort and a lot of hard work for now. And the important bit is going to be, these sills. So that's the clean side. This here is the dirty side. You can see there's a massive difference. And yeah. Right, that there now is ready for some underseal. So let's get it. Oh, by the way, if anyone wants to send me out a jacket, any sponsors that want to give me a jacket, I've ruined this one, but there's a big hole in the side of it anyway, so what the hell, it has now become my painting jacket. I'm putting this on nice and thick, like so thick. This is like the thickest that I'd ever put anything on anything. But like after what happened this time round with the MOT, I really don't want to have the same worries again. And I do understand that not everybody will have access to ramps, and this is not going to be a nice job to do on your back. It's nice to be able to actually stand up and see what I'm doing. So Chris, thank you very much for letting me use the ramps. Honestly, it is greatly appreciated. Right, so after one coat, that is what it's looking like on the inside now. I still need to do a little bit more on the top where I did clean up. But I will, at some point, do all the van. Like, it will all be done. It's just not a process. It's just not something that I can do in one go. And not only that, like, working with your arms up all the time really does. It aches. It just aches. Oh yeah, and please don't be thinking this is a how-to video, because it's not. This is just a vlog. And there's going to be people that are going to tell me that I'm doing it wrong, and it's not the way to do it, and I haven't done this, and I haven't done that. Okay, I accept that, but I'm just doing what I know, which is remove the rubbish, make sure it's dry, remove any loose paint, give it a wire brush, and underseal. And if I have to do it again in 16 months' time, or 12, sorry, and if I have to do it again in 12 months' time, guess what? I will. This is just a little bit of preventative maintenance, just so that we don't have the worries that I did with the MOT this time round. Seems to be a lot more dust and mud and all sorts on this side, but then again, it is the passenger side and it will run in the gutter. So yeah, that can explain it. But this side's wet as well, so I'm just going to scrub off what I can now, try and let it dry for half an hour or so, and then give it another go. To be honest, it's not looking too bad. That bit is. But there's no holes. There's no holes yet. So I'm quite happy with that. Must crack on. And for the silly comment that I got the other day about why do people buy cheap vans that are really crap for £1,500 when you can buy one for £3,000, which is going to be in very good condition. I'll have you know this van is probably one of the best conditions Renault Masters of this age that you'll find, apart from where the body kit was. I've explained this again. I'll show you what I mean. So we're not talking about paintwork, we're not talking about condition of, I don't know, scratches and what I've done. We're talking about the actual body itself, or the underside itself. This is original. This has no rust, there's nothing to be seen, it's just dirty. You know that I've done this, and this is all looking fresh, and it just needs to dry now. This is, the torch is too bright. Right, so this here is what it looks like before I screw it back. So it's not bad, you can see there's no massive rusty holes anywhere. It's in quite good condition. And we come back to the bit that I'm starting to clean up now, and you'll see what I mean. There's a tiny little bit of rust there where water's got underneath the plastic cover, or the plastic, I don't know what you call it, like the paint work, or the plastic paint that protects it. But look here, look in the corners. It's muddy. I am actually getting rid of that at the minute with the wire brush, but look, it is straight. The whole van is straight. There's no rot, no rust. The van has been looked after. So yeah, so the comment about vans that are £1,500 or less being rust buckets, okay, I admit there's a tiny little bit of rust maybe on that screw. There might be a tiny bit of rust behind here. But this van is a 2001 registered van. And the only damage was, the only bad rust was where the body kit was, because water crept behind it. Right, this here is up behind the fuel tank. Yeah, general, quite good condition. A little bit of surface rust coming through in parts. There's a piece there as well. This is up the side. So this is up the side of the fuel tank. You'll see no rust, just a bit of dirt. The van is in extremely good condition for the year. Here we go. Here's above the fuel tank. It's a tiny few patches of surface rust. I mean, they're nothing bad at all. Like, they are only just surface patches, where a lot of vans look like that completely all the way down. You go out and buy a 2014 Sprinter. I say 2014 because they'll be due an MOT now. Go and have a look. Go and see what you think. Actually, 2015 Sprinters, up where the engine is, everything is as it should be. Everything is tidy and pretty much, apart from a bit of surface rust, rust-free. That rust there is the exhaust system. The turbocharger is always rusty. But yeah, this van, I think, this van, I think, is in quite good condition for the year. It's looking alright, I've still got a bit more to do, but at the minute I have a dead arm. This is a long and drawn out process, especially where it is still wet. So I keep wiping off the water and that's it. I've still got up here to go and scrub. It's really difficult to get into the gaps, but this is the colour you want. Well, it's like the original colour of the van. I want this. So I've just got to clean the rest of it up. It's hard to get into all the nooks and crannies. I've just got to do my best. But as you can see by this seam here, like it is possible to clean up. I mean, that's as clean as I'll ever get that. Yeah, a little bit more wire brushing, but check out the difference. This is what I have been doing. And it's not brilliant, but it looks better than this. This here. This is what it normally looks like. Well, that's me having a little bit of a break because, yeah, my arms are killing me. That constantly, my arms being up in the air and looking up, it's bad, but at least I'm not lying on my back, and I'm thankful for that. And it's dry, and it's quite warm in here, so I'm not actually going to mow. I keep forgetting, I've not really drank anything today, so a little bit of sparkling water, my big tanker, let's get some hydration. Well, that is the under seal on, at least the sills, actually done. So that is pretty much the under seal on the sills done. So, yeah, I'll show you what I've done. So, yes, we know I did this. Can I get any more brightness from the torch? There's a few little patches that I will go over again once it dries. But that is the passenger side, that is still wet. The driver's side is looking, yeah, it's looking really well. And it's just starting to dry nicely. There's a few little bits where I've missed, where it's a bit thin, but I will go back over them. Just gotta let it dry now. So yeah, that is looking amazing. The amount of mess on this side is not too bad. This is the driver's side. This just gives you a rough idea of what we actually drive through and what our vehicle collects. And this is the ramp on the passenger side. So you can see there's quite a lot more grime and dirt, and yeah, the ramp should look like that. There's some big build-ups as well. Some places on the van really have collected quite a lot of mud. So yeah, I'm just gonna use the broom and yeah, push it onto a pile. I don't actually know where the dustpan and bush is. Still need to give the ramps a wipe down, which I will do before I go. But there is the pile of mud and dirt. Like, there's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. So yeah, all that was it wasn't even what's in these holes, that's just what's accumulated along the sides. Yeah, so all that muck and dirt isn't actually what's accumulated in all the holes, like all the holes in the chassis and the cross beams. That's just what built up on the sides. It's quite worrying really that vehicles are made with so many nooks and crannies that water and dirt can get into. Like, I know vehicles are made to rot, they're made to fail MOTs, but I'll tell you something, I'm quite proud of myself. It's been like 4.5 hours work. I've still got all the middle to do. I'm not doing that tonight, and that'll be a plan for another day. It might not even happen until next year, but I will want to do that at some point. And there's a few little rust patches that, it's only surface rust, it's not going through, but if I take the fuel tank off, then I want them scrubbed back, cleaned up, and painted. Right, all the mess has been cleaned up. Yeah, I used my dust panning brush because I don't know where the one is here. The only thing I need to do at some point is probably mop down the ramps. So yeah, I'm pretty much done. Everything I can do has been done. Right, so everything that I can do on the van, I've done. Now there is a few bits of water that seem to be dripping, like identical, one on this side, one on that side. It has been torrential rain, like the rain's been non-stop, so I'm not quite sure if it's a build-up from some, I can't see where it's coming from. I'm not going to worry about it because it's on both sides in exactly the same place. So I'm just hoping that there's, I don't know, maybe a channel somewhere. It could be to do with the sliding doors, I do not know. But I'm going to keep an eye on there. I'm about to lower the van. This has taken like, I don't know, maybe close to 5.5, maybe 6 hours. I haven't really stopped. Outside the weather has been horrendous. You should have heard the hailstones about 10 minutes ago. But I've cleaned up everything I can do. Like I said, this needs to be mopped down. I can't do that. I don't know where the cleaning stuff is. And then it's going to be good night to me. I'm going to have to try and get this up first of all. See, this is the problem in a van sometimes. Like, even if you had a shower in your van and you live in it, I can't see you wanting to get in your shower in your van after doing jobs like this. And yes, I could have worn rubber gloves, but yes, I know I could have worn rubber gloves, but to be honest with you, I don't like the feel of them. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm doing what, even the tight fitting ones, it doesn't feel like I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, it doesn't, I don't know, it's just weird for me. So yeah, I'm going to try and scrub these anyway in the sink, in the van, with some nice hot water and some soap. And yeah, because I am not getting into bed like that. Just a quick one before I log off for the end of this video. A few drips, you'll see them, like there's 2 drips there, 1 there. Pretty much a very similar setup on this side. I'm not going to stress about that at all. I really don't think there's any need to. But I'm going to unplug the hookup wire now, take the van outside. I'm going to get some paper towel, just give the ramp a bit of a clean, and then I'm gone. So that can get closed away. Boom. Yep, so hopefully the kitchen degreaser will do the trick. And I've got an old top from the last person I worked for that I'm going to take the pleasure in covering it in crap. So I sort of modified my old worktop. So yeah, wanted more slave labour. I should actually wear it in town. It should be good branding for them. And I actually think that's the trick, that if someone's kind enough to let you borrow anything or let you use something, then be respectful. If you make a mess, tidy up and always say thank you. Peace out, guys.